प्रात स्नान की बेला थी वो, कोई न था पहरा देखा जो। प्रात स्नान की बेला थी वो, कोई न था पहरा देखा जो। मूरत एक माटी की बनाई, उसमें कराई, और किसी को आन न देना जब तक ना देश शंकर जी पधारे, और बालक ने रोके द्वारे। शंकर जी पधारे, रोके द्वारे। मैंने कूप किया तब धारी, ले त्रिशूल निज की पाई। उठारा उस बालक को, हाथ का पार्वती का। बोले हुए शंकर ने जाने, किस किस को प्राण दिया। गिरिजासुत की कथा ना सोई। बीती घूम के देख शिवा ने, ऐसा तो गज तुझ की पाई। प्रभु गजसुत की, बालक को नभ जन्म दिलाया। उस दिन से बन गाई गजानन, श्री गणेश गणपति कहलाए।
प्रेम चलो आज शक्ति नौ दुर्गा महारानी की। प्रिय भक्तजन, आप लोग खड़ा हो जाइए देवी मैया की आरती के लिए। लेट अस ऑल स्टैंड एज वी हैव श्री देवी आरती।
दुर्गे कपर वाली तेरे गुण गाए आरती ओ मैया हम सब तारे तेरी आरती अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली जय दुर्गे कपर वाली तेरे गुण गाए आरती ओ मैया हम सब तारे तेरी आरती परमाता वीर बड़ी है भारी वीर बड़ी है भारी दान मदन बल दूत बरो मागर के सिंह सवारी करके सिंह सवारी तेरे भक्त जनों परमाता वीर बड़ी है भारी वीर बड़ी है भारी दान मदन बल दूत बरो मागर के सिंह सवारी करके सिंह सवारी सो सिंहों से भी बलशाली है दस भुजाओं वाली दुखियों के दुख आरती ओ मैया हम सब तारे तेरी आरती अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली तेरे गुण गाए आरती ओ मैया हम सब तारे तेरी आरती देखा है इस जग में बराए निर्मल नाता बराए निर्मल नाता पूत कपूत सुने पर माता सुनी को माता सुनी को माता ओ माँ बेटे का है इस जग में बराए निर्मल नाता बराए निर्मल नाता पूत कपूत सुने पर माता सुनी को माता सुनी को माता सब पर करुणा दर्शाने वाली अमृत बसाने वाली दुखियों के दुख दे आरती ओ मैया हम सब तारे तेरी आरती अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली जय दुर्गे कपर वाली तेरी गुण गाए आरती ओ मैया हम सब तारे तेरी आरती सोना हम तो मांगे तेरे मन में एक छोटा सा कोना एक छोटा सा कोना ओ नहीं मांगते घर और दौलत ना चांदी ना सोना ना चांदी ना सोना हम तो मांगे तेरे मन में एक छोटा सा कोना एक छोटा सा कोना सबकी बिगड़ी बनाने वाली राज बचाने वाली सतियों के सत्य को सवारती ओ मैया हम सब तारे तेरी आरती अम्बे तू है जगदम्बे काली जय दुर्गे खप्पर वाली तेरे गुण गाए आरती ओ मैया हम सब तारे तेरी 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 आरती हम सब तारे तेरी आरती दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ जगदुधारिणी माँ हे काली जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ ओ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ ओ दुर्गे माँ दुर्गे जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ दुर्गे जय जय माँ ओ दुर्गे जय जय माँ
प्रेम सुनो आज शक्ति भवानी मैया की जोर से बोलो ना भाई। प्रेम सुनो दुर्गा माता की। अपना आसन लीजिए, बैठ जाइए भैया। प्रेम सुनो आज शक्ति भवानी माता की। सभी उपस्थित लोग स्वागत सम्मान 17वें देवी उत्सव। Welcome to our 17th annual Devi Utsav. Through the kind courtesies of our sponsors, those of you in the mandir may not be able to know, unless those of you home or looking at the television screen, you will see all the sponsors on Sankhya television. Without further ado, my friends, let us now join in prayer. As we ask Bhagwan firstly to bless us all, for you have given us this greatest blessing to continue to bless us, that we can be in satsang this evening, sitting here in the mandir, or wherever you may be sitting in your homes, or wherever you are looking on television or on the World Wide Web, on Sankhya television, on Facebook. We welcome you all. We thank Bhagwan, Devi Mata, for giving us the blessing. But we also pray and ask Devi Mata to bless the family sitting here this evening, for giving us the opportunity to be here. Dr. Tariq Duki and Duki and Suchang family sitting here together with us at the Charleville Shiv Mandir. They have decided to generously assist us in our annual festivities celebrating Devi Mata. Let us join in prayer, my friends, as we begin our yajna this evening. Hari Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Shri Saraswatye Namaha Shri Ramachandraya Namaha Om Namah Shivaya Durga Devi Namostute Lakshmi Mata Namostute Kali Mata Namostute Ganga Maya Namostute Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvighanam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryesu Sarvada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ॐ यद्गुह्यं परमं लोके सर्वरक्षाकरं शुभं यन्न कस्यचिदाख्यातं तन्मे ब्रूहि पितामहम्। अस्ति गुह्यतमं विप्र सर्वभूतोपकारकं देव्यास्तो कवचं पुण्यं तच्छृणुष्व महामुने। प्रथमं शैलपुत्री च द्वितीयं ब्रह्मचारिणी तृतीयं चन्द्रघण्टेति कुष्माण्डेति चतुर्थकम् पञ्चमं स्कन्दमातेति षष्ठं कात्यायनी च सप्तमं कालरात्रेति महागौरी चाष्टमम् नवमं सिद्धिदात्री च नवदुर्गा प्रकीर्त उक्तान्येतानि नामानि ब्रह्मणैव महात्मना। ॐ जयन्ती मंगला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते। ॐ धूं दुर्गायै नमः। ॐ धूं दुर्गायै नमः। ॐ धूं दुर्गायै नमः।
शांति 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 हरि ओम।
प्रेम से बोलो दुर्गा मैया की जय। The mandir is filled out. I want to hear your voices. Sometime, maybe because I have to listen to myself, I don't hear people. So, I want to hear you all. Praise Lord Durga Maiya ki. So, I want you to join with me in a very old Devi Stotra that we sing. Many of you don't know, many people think this is just a bhajan or a dhun or some song, but it's a stotra, very big stotra. And I want you to blend your voices with me, and I want you to sing with me because everyone knows it. Today was a very long day, so I need a little. Join with me, Bhaiya. जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे। जय भगवती। I sure everybody know this. So I want you to join with me. जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे। जय पाप विनाशनी बहुफल दे। जय पाप विनाशनी बहुफल दे। जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे। जय शोभनी शोभा कपाल धरे। जय शोभनी शोभा कपाल धरे। वर्णवामी तु देवी नरार्थ हरे। जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे। जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे। जय भगवती
भरने
जय पाप विनाशनि बहुफल दे जय पाप विनाशनि बहुफल दे जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे
भगवती देवी नमो भरने
जय शोभनि शोभ कपाल धरे जय शोभनि शोभ कपाल धरे प्रणमामि तु देवी नरार्करे प्रणमामि तु देवी नरार्करे जय भगवती देवी नमो वरदे जय भगवती
देवी नमो भरने
प्रेम से भगवती माता की So, this evening, we begin our katha. Many people, over the years, when they listen to, or hear the name of the Chalivil Shiv Mandir, the first thing they think about is the Devi Utsav. Having over the past couple of years been in existence in this country, it has been the catalyst for many mandirs now to celebrate this festival. But in the early days when I began this, the kind of bad name I get is a good thing at all and a big, I'm a back rail broad. When we started, people didn't understand what was going on, and many people who were supposedly Hindu leaders were saying things and, very unkind things. That the same people who began a whole smear campaign against me and my character and the mandir for doing this, now those same people running behind the Devi, holding sari. This is a festival that is so old. It commemorates the destruction of evil. In this form, the Devi is called Mahish Asur Mardini. I'm not going to read this katha because many years I've read this katha and you have heard it. But Mahisha means the bull. But Mahisha Asur also means ego. When you are so drunken by ego, you are like a mad bull. You mashing up anything. You don't care. No one can stop you. You have your own way. You want to do what you want. You will hurt anyone to get your own means. Like a bull with its horn piercing through anything. As we say, leveling down in the field to get what they want. The Devi says, it don't work so. It's what I want, not what you want. And so, she represents to us to be at her feet. We must give up our ego. No matter what you know, no matter what fasting you think you can do, no matter how much knowledge you have of the Devi, unless you don't go to her feet and put your head there and surrender your ego, you are nothing in this world. This is what she represents, the ego being destroyed. This festival started in the Bengali areas, spread through Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, and it's also like a national festival in India, that throughout India, Navratri is celebrated in various ways in commemoration of Devi. But the most powerful and most popular way is this of worshipping to her every night, worshipping to her every day. As we performing puja, reciting the 700 stotra of the Devi called Durga Saptashati. Worshipping to her, many devotees would come and they would sit at her feet and they would read the 700 verses of Devi Mata, the Chandi part or the Durga Saptashati, cover to cover. It takes about an hour and a half. Continuously reading and praising to her. She is the one who destroys everything. But what does she destroy? Kam, Krodh, Madh, Lobh, Ahankar. Lust, greed, anger, hatred, pride, ego. the depression in your lives. Everything that is not keeping you on that pathway towards God realization, she destroys. So my friends, now Trinidad is celebrating. The Genesis started here. But we are glad that everyone is celebrating the Devi and getting the murtis and doing the celebration. The religious time must begin before sunrise for that day to be accounted for as a spiritual day or whatever festival is going to happen. When we were preparing, there is a tradition in Hinduism amongst Indians that you don't shave on a Saturday and a Tuesday. Because when you shave on those days, your energy leaves you. You become weak. Your immune system drops. So astrologically, it tells you don't shave on a Tuesday or don't shave on a Saturday. So I told the members in our mandir who are fasting, I say we can't shave on a Saturday, because we're only fasting on water and fruits. And our immune system will go down, we'll shave Friday evening. So we took some photos and put on the Facebook. And people asking, why are you shaving all your head for? Why? I gave an answer. But it so happened, this Devi Bhagavat tells you why. When you're fasting for the Devi, why you have to shave your head. There's a whole procedure in doing a yajna. A yajna is not a show and decoration. Yes, we get people to help us in the mandir and it looks beautiful, but it's not the decoration that makes a yajna spiritual, and it's what you are doing in the yajna. How you prepare your mind, how you prepare your body to serve the Lord for these nights. And tonight, this beautiful katha is telling us how to prepare ourselves to be part of Devi Puja. Many of you sitting at home, maybe wanting to do puja, how to prepare yourselves. Many of you here wanting to prepare yourselves. Well, we have more nights to do if we didn't do today. Now that I mean go and shave your head, you don't have to. But what is telling? The greatness of this Devi Yajna. This is the beginning, the foundation katha for our other nights. I want you to join with me as we sing Shri Durga Sharanam Mama. What is it? No, always stay quiet. What are you singing, audience? Very good. We are going to chant, O Mother, protect us. O Mother, shelter us. Shri Durga Sharanam Mama. Praise our Devi Maiya ki. Let us begin.
Shri Durga Sharanam Mama, 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 Shri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Sut Mahabhaga Sruttam Mahatya Uttamam Adbhuta Srutu Micha Purana Sravani Vidhim. Gao! Jai Bhagavati!
Shri Durga Sharanam Mama,
Yatamuna Sarve Purane Sravani Taranam Srinvatam Yeda Siddhe Sarvakamin.
Durga Sharanam Mama, Shri 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 Durga Sharanam Mama.
Om Namo नारायणाय कृष्ण गोविंदाय नमो नमः। ऋषि बोले कि हे महाभाग सूत जी, हमने भगवत का महात्म्य श्रवण किया, अब आपके मुख से पुराण श्रवण की विधि सुनना चाहता हूँ। सूत जी महाराज बोले कि हे ऋषियों, तुम सब पुराण श्रवण की विधि सुनो, जिसके सुनते ही सब कामना सिद्ध होती है। पहले बुद्धिमान ज्योतिष को बुलाकर मुहूर्त को पूछे और अच्छे महीना नक्षत्र में आरंभ करके। ओम नमो नारायणाय कृष्ण गोविंदाय नमो नमः। And so, sitting in Naimisharanya is still existing. Naimisharanya is still existing. It is in Uttar Pradesh, just north past Ayodhya. Going to Lucknow, you will find, on that journey to Lucknow, you will find Naimisharanya Kshetra. And up till this day, thousands and thousands of people daily are going to Naimish to see where Sutji Maharaj sat and spoke the Puranas to the 88,000 Rishi and Muni, the 88,000 Rishis and Munis. It's still there. And there, these Rishis and Munis, they are not men alone. People always go with the concept that only 88,000 men sit down there. No, they were men and women. Rishis and Munis are not necessarily a man, but it's women as well. Also, the Rishis had their wives. The Munis had their wives. So when they went to sit in Jagya, their wives sit with them. If you get married, you have to sit with your wife or your husband to do puja. You cannot say, this is my puja and this is your puja. When you get married, if your wife or your husband does not sit with you, your puja is half complete. So there were 88,000 people, let us put it like that, holy people, who had given up the attachment for this world, sitting there, and they're asking, oh Sut Ji Maharaj, we have heard so many great things about you. We have about the Devi Bhagavatam. Now we want you to tell us what are the rules and regulations for listening to this Purana. Sutji listening is telling, I will give to you this great information. When you follow these prescriptions and directions, you will attain Charo Padarth, all the fruits of life, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, righteousness, material acquisition, enjoyment of your acquisition and liberation. This is what Sanatana Dharma affords us. So, Sutji Maharaj telling, firstly you must go to an astrologer to find out a correct date to do your yajna. And then he will give you the correct time to perform a yajna. You don't get up one morning and say, well, I want to do a jag and tell Baba, see if you have place in the book, in the diary. No, you have to go to calculate to see if it is good. Astrology goes hand in hand with all rituals of Sanatana Dharma. If you do not perform the ritual in a correct time, then you have wasted all effort. Just recently we had our Ganesh Jagya, but we don't do many nights, we just do 5 nights. But to start our yajna, which was on a Saturday, we couldn't start it. Because when we calculated, we had to look for Agni Vas. When Agni Devata will be on earth to light that Havan Kund to begin yajna. And Agni Vas was Friday. So we had to begin our puja on Friday and start the yajna on a Saturday. But the yajna started on Friday, because if the fire is lit without Agni presence on earth, then your whole yajna come to ashes. Nothing valuable comes to you. Everything is time. So some people will tell you, every day is God day, every day is good day. I tell you, no. What is good for you astrologically will not be good for me astrologically. Always remember that. So the astrologer will calculate everything, get a good nakshatra, get a good tithi, get a good time that will bring benefit to you, and ensure when the fire of the Agin Kund lights, Agni Devta is on planet Earth. And if Agni is not sitting on Earth, then where will your puja, where will your parsad go? You understand? So when you have calculated everything, Suji Maharaj is telling, and get the correct date, then you will begin preparation for your yajna. What will happen next? As you chant Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, will listen, Durga Maya ki!
Shri Durga Sharanam Mama, 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 Shri Durga Sharanam Mama.
Pathva priyate devya navaratra chatushtaye shruyadanya masipe prayanirmalam gao. Sambharam yadasham karyam vivahadau jatasam navayagye yapyasme vindhayet yatayo bodhe gao. And so he's telling that what do you do? अथवा देवी की प्रीति के निमित्त चारों नवरात्र में दूसरे महीने तथा दूसरे नक्षत्र तिथिवार शोधन कर सुने. And he's telling, then one must perform Devi Yajna in one of the 4 Navratris. Many of us thinking there are only 2 Navratris, Chaitra Navratri and Aswin Navratri. There are 2 major Navratris and 2 what is called Gupta Navratri or secret Navratris. So there are 4 Navratris. So out of the 4 Navratri, you will choose which one you wish to perform this puja. And so you must then make preparation as though you're having a wedding. You know when you have a wedding, you pull out all stops, you get the best decoration, the best orchestra, the best looking clothes. You get the best. When you have a wedding, you have to fix your bedi, you make sure you get the best now to fix up everything. You get the best quality of parsad and all puja sarjam. Nothing is, laid to waste. So in this way, you must prepare for Devi Yajna. Decorate the place. Get the best. Anytime you do puja, you must never look for a deal. When you do puja, you don't go and tell the fella, you had discount in that? No. If they rob you, you're doing Devi Puja, that is their business. They will receive that blessing. When you go to, because you see, sometime when you go to buy, you asking the fella, poor fella selling something, and you say, cheaper na boy. He say, how am I sell it cheaper? They will pay for it. He say, give me something a little more, less na. And when you go to that guy and you cause that to happen, and he doesn't make a profit and he cheer and starve, what happened to you? You understand? So when we ask him for discount, you must be mindful not only about your pocket, but about the person you're buying from too. How could you do puja when you get the best deal and you buy the most amount of everything, you get a good deal, and the fella crying where you buy from? You understand? So when you go to do puja, you must have money to do puja. And if you don't have money to do puja, come in mandir and pray. Puja doesn't have, as I tell people, you do puja every day. You get up and pray every day. But when you do puja, you must have money to do puja. It is good when you do puja to feed people. It is good when you have puja to give gifts to people. Not only the Baba, but to people. Make everyone happy and a blessing come to you. So if you cannot afford to do that, wait 2 and 3 years now, save some money and do it. You don't have to do puja every day, every month, every year. Every day you must pray to the Lord, and that is puja. Understand this. So when you prepare for a yajna, if it takes you 1 year or 2 years or 3 years to get the money to do it in great celebration. Do the best. Make everyone come and be happy. And when you start preparing, start to invite people. But don't invite people with pride and ego. Go to them with love and like friendship and invite them. You must come to my yajna, oh my friend, come and visit with me. Pray with our family. Be like this in this loving way. There must not be ego. There must be love. And when you give the news to the people, they must be happy when you give this news. Because you invite them to come to the puja and take part in your puja and worship with you. Anyone can worship to the Devi. You can be worshippers of the Ganesh called the Ganpatya. You could be the worshippers of the Lord Shiva called the Shaivas. You can be the Shaktas, worshippers of the Devi, the Sauras, the worshippers of the sun, the Vaishnavas, the worshippers of Lord Vishnu. Everyone must worship to her. Why? Who is the Devi? Many people thinking, oh, she is Parvati Devi. She cannot be Parvati Devi. She is Durga. She is called Bhagavati. What does Bhagavati mean? The Empress of the universe. She, Par Brahm Paramatma की शक्ति का नाम Bhagavati. The power of the Supreme God is personified as a feminine form called the Empress of the universe, the Bhagavati. This is God. We say, Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva. You are our mother and you are our father. Well, behold your mother, my friends. This is God, your mother. She is no different from Lord Krishna. She is Krishna and Krishna is she. There is one Bhagwan, Neti Neti, comes as a father or as the mother. He is Krishna and he is Bhagavati. This divine mother is beyond the Devis. The Devis have come from her. She is Mahashakti, but she is God as your mother. This is why when we worship to her, when we worship to Bhagavan Krishna, we say Om. And you feel the vibration of Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. But when you worship to God as a mother, you don't say Om. Ma. When you think of the mother and you say Ma, your eye well up with water immediately. You feel the love in your heart immediately. You know that God is there, for she is your mother. So when you go to her and you say Ma, it is as though she is there already. If you tell your father, Daddy, come now, he will say, yes, you are doing something. And no matter what your mother is doing and you say Ma, she run come. And this is the form of our divine God, who runs to his children. He loves you, no matter who you are, no matter what you think you may have done. no matter what sinfulness you think you have performed in your life, Ma never turns away from you. Ma is running towards you. This is a Shakti. This is the God that we are worshipping. The mother whose hands are waiting to embrace. As we chant Sri Durga Sharanam Mama, we listen.
Shri Durga Sharanam Mama, 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 Shri Durga Sharanam Mama.
श्रीमद्देवी भागवत पीयूषरस नूरुपै आगन्तव्य विशेषण कथार्थ प्रेमतरै
Durga Sharanam Mama, Shri Durga Sharanam Mama,
ब्राह्मणाजश्च ये वर्णश्रेयश्च श्रीमत अकामास्तमि निष्कामा पादते कथम्
Durga Sharanam Mama, Shri 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 Durga Sharanam Mama.
ब्राह्मण आदि चारों वर्ण तिरियो सन्यासी सकाम निष्काम सब को ही कथा अमृत रूपी रस के लीलो प्रेम में तत्पर मनुष्यों को कथा के निमित्त आना चाहिए. So he is telling that anyone can listen to Devi Bhagavad. Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra, Tiriya, any of the four castes, the priestly caste, the warrior class, the business class, or the servant class, women, sannyasis who have given up the world, anyone is qualified to listen to the katha of the Devi. Anyone. There is no bar. Sometimes people say only certain people could do this and certain people can't do that. But in the way of the mother, she's Maya. If you think that is the way, she will make it the way for you like that. But if you understand her true self, she is only love. There is no caste and no creed. There is no race. There is only love when it comes to the mother. Love and acceptance. This is part of the pillars of Sanatan Dharma. This is part of the foundation of our righteousness. Love and accept, unconditional love and acceptance. Divine Mother of the Universe is for everyone. You can be a celibate, a married person, a renunciate. Anyone can listen to her katha and evolve their spirituality. Anyone. You know, sometimes we're fighting in this world. Who is better than who? Sometimes we're fighting in this world. Who is high and who is low? But you know, in our dharma, we always singing one thing and we're doing the next thing. Ucha nicha ek saman. Eh? We sing in it, but do we practice it? ऊंचा नीचा एक समान सबको सन्मति दे भगवान जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम What is telling? What is bhajan telling? This is what the mother is telling. Vyas Muni is telling. Suchi Maharaj is telling. Anyone can receive the blessing, the grace of the mother. None is better than any. We are all equal. Ram Ram Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sitaram Gao Ram Ram
Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sitaram
Jai Jai Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram
Patita Pavan Sitaram.
I'm just drawing an illustration. We must never hate. When you're fasting, you cannot hate. When you're fasting, you cannot get angry. When you're fasting, you must not jealous anyone. Like, sometime I told, when you finish katha, we will go to have dinner. Some people not fasting. Or some people only fast in the day and they will eat dinner in the evening. So I tell all my children in the mandir, I say, let me tell all you something. When you see people come to eat food, and they might say, give him more, and they can't eat no more, don't argue, give them more. Because you fasting, and you're going to do seva, you're going to feed people, and this is part of your penance to the Devi Ma. So don't quarrel with nobody. If they want more roti, give them. If somebody say, I want a next chubby to carry to drink, give them 2 more. We must never quarrel, because in the house of the mother, this Shivalaya has become the house of the mother. And when you go to India and you go to visit the Shakti Peeth, I have gone to Kamakhya Devi 4 times. In one trip, the guy told me, you have to visit Kamakhya 3 times. I said, well, if it's 3 times, I'm going 3 times right now. So in space of 3 days, I gone 3 times. And when you go to Kamakhya, I learned one thing. When you feed people, and this is not for our mandir alone, for every Hindu, when you feed people, you do not question how much you want. I remember when the first time I went to Kamakhya Devi, they give us big tharia like this, Now we're not on radio and television, so people can see how big it is. Big tharia like this. And you go to line up to get food. And they have big bhandari pot cooking khichdi. Fire below the pot, and if allow any put in. Unless you don't tell him, bus, he put in. And I take a little bit because I don't eat plenty and I don't know how the food would taste. And I eat, and 2 of my friends went with me, and they went and have 2 more time again. And they full it haria, and the people never tell them, hey, did you eat just now? When we give the prasad of the mother, this is prasad, not only the mohan bhog and the lapsi and sohari, but the food that you eat. When you do puja, you must not anybody come to your house, you must feed them. You must give beggars food. Uninvited people come, you must give them too. Somebody passing in the road, hey, you're hungry. This is what is Hinduism. Our strength and our power is not in warfare or weaponry. Our strength and our power is in giving. Giving. And this is how we must be, my friends. And so we continue the katha. None is high and none is low. And for 9 days you must have, for all the 9 days, you must have reading of Devi Bhagavatam. And people must come to listen. At some time, people may not be able to come every time, but they must endeavor their best to to be there most times to listen, to imbibe, to digest, and to practice the way of the Devi. And so, as the Vyas will come in the beautiful mandap to give the pravachan, there must be beautiful seats for the people to sit upon. And so, the lecturer, who is like myself, the pracharak, will begin to give katha. And who must be the devotee who sits to perform puja? It is not telling us that if we are not like that, we are prevented. No, we must become like that. The person who sits to perform the puja, he must be one who respects the Brahmins. He must never curse a pandit, a legitimate pandit. He must never, or she must never, have anything bad to say about the devatas. That person must have a desire, a burning desire to want to know about the Devi. That person must be generous and not greedy. And when that person has made the sankalp or the decision to sit and perform the yajna of this Devi, they must give up their bad habits. Now, when I say that nobody go to Devi Jaga again, they call me. You know, some people, you come to the mandir, you go to the puja, you go to the satsang, you're like a bhakta. And when you go home, you become ulta. You're speaking words so sweet that if people hear too much, they go get diabetes. And when you go home, even dog had to run from you and hide. You know, every human being in our lives, we have trials, we have what we call tests in our lives. What are these tests? These are things we bring from our past life. Sometimes we get vexed quick. Sometimes we greedy. We like to eat too much. Sometimes we have certain uncontrollable desires. But who will take it away from us? Only the Lord can do this. And how can it be taken away from us when we decide in our lives we have a problem and we want to change? We sometimes cannot control ourselves. We cannot stop being let's use the word, bad person that we are. But if we go to the mother and say, Ma, this is who I am and I cannot control myself, it is you who have to hold my hand. It is you who have to lead me. I guarantee you, she will lead you away from your bad addictions. You have to have the faisla. Faisla means decision. You have to make the conviction, you have to make that decision in your life that I want change. You cannot wish change. You cannot dream change. You cannot hope change. You have to do. Make the change. As Gandhi says, be the change you want to see. So my friends, worshipping to the Devi, you must not have bad habits. So what does it mean? Come to her and say, Ma, I want to take away my bad habit. Now this evening we have two doctors, we have scientists sitting down to hear prayers, and Mikhail is a scientist. You know, people, all of you have bad habits. And tonight I'm going to tell you how to get rid of your bad habit. But one at a time. You can't get all out one time. I have said it many times, and it goes in conjunction, it marries with our Hinduism. When you have to do puja, how many days you have to fast for? They tell you. At least 21 days, na? And they say you must at least fast 21 days. Not 21 days and 21 days is day for the puja, you know. At least 21 days before the puja you have to fast. But why? Why did our Hindu scientists, I don't want to say Pandit because it sounds like people like me who only blowing sack. Our Hindu scientists, the rishis and munis were scientists, medical doctors. They were not jokers like we here just doing puja and reading katha, you know. They were scientists who delved into science and metaphysical universe. BBC tell you why. They say it takes your brain 21 days to make a habit out of something. And it takes your brain 21 days to break a habit. This is why to prepare yourself to puja is not God, I'm frightened if me put a jhandi, something wrong will happen, you know. Puja is a celebration. It's a thanksgiving that I have in my life conquered something and I'm victorious today, so I'm celebrating. What have you conquered? Choose one bad habit. And in that 21 days, stop doing it. And in after 21 days, you will not have the desire to do it anymore. For the brain has let go. So you do your puja to celebrate, oh Bhagwan, I have conquered one hurdle again. Next one coming up. This is how you correct yourself. If you get vexed fast for 21 days, stop getting vexed. When you're fasting for 21 days, you choose one habit that you have, that you need to break, and you will see you don't have the desire. Like them people who does eat that thing now, with us come in box. Ask anyone or them people and them. I don't know who else. So when 21 days finish, they say that we just can't eat it, you know. But when we smell it, it's hard for them after the 21 days to go back and eat the dead thing. But when they start, they build back a habit again. So you see how it is? One brother did a yajna, he said, after this I eat meat again. Because he fasted and he fasted and he fasted and he realized, my life going on and I can do what I want to do. I don't need agar bhagar. No. So this is why 21 days is important. You don't drink no whatever. You don't run down nothing in the yard and curry it. Take one habit. I'm just giving a little joke. Take one habit, my friends. All Hindus are not supposed to eat meat or drink alcohol in the month of Kartik. That is the most holiest month in Hindus. So you do puja, prayer every day, do worship ceremonies to develop your spirit. Many Hindus today fasting from Krishna Janam, from sometimes Ganesh Yajna, go straight on till Diwali. But no, take 2 weeks again, go till the end of Kartik. Pray to the Divine Mother. Pray to Bhagwan. Don't stray yourself. You cannot fast for 1 week and do puja. And there is no thing that they say, well, I could drink alcohol in 24 hours, it will come out my system. That don't happen. You might sweat it out and smell alcohol, but it's still inside of you. Because it is told in Bhagavad Gita, everything you eat and drink, the finest particle of that goes and feeds your mind and make your mind begin to think a certain way. It's still, when you think, your body has eliminated it. The energy of that, whatever you have eaten or drunk, is still in your mind and giving you the same animalistic thought. It takes you 21 days for that to come out. Otherwise, you have wasted it all. So we come back to Katha. So 21 days to break your habit. Let us go with a 21-day challenge, my friends. You choose a habit that you want to break. And for 21 days, don't practice it. And you will see how you will become free. And so, when the yajna is about to start, the day before the yajna, the vyas, what we call vyas, or the pracharak, have to shave his head, shave out his mustache, shave out his beard. And the men who are listening, who are part of this prayer, they have to shave out their hair, shave out their whiskers, shave out their beard, and fast till that yajna completes. You cannot eat whole day and drink whole day. You eat one time for the day. Food, like a meal, if you can. Or you better yet go on fruits, according to Devi Bhagavatam. Eat and drink very limited amounts, so you will have control over your bodily functions, so you can concentrate on praying rather than elimination. So you worship to the Lord. So you eat fruits, you drink water. If some people are sick, there is no bar in eating a meal, or a 2 meal or 3 meals if they are sick. Some people eat once a day. It is recommended that those who may want to eat food, because of whatever reason, eat kheer. You know what is kheer? Sweet rice, mitha bhat. You eat some sweet rice one time, not whole day. Drink some milk maybe. Have fruits. Drink water. But don't overdo it. Keep your mind on God. Keep your mind on the Lord. And I give you one other secret when you're fasting. Sometimes somebody prepare the food for you or the drink for you. When you're fasting and you go to drink that water or eat that fruit or whatever, if you have a Guru mantra, say your Guru mantra over that water or drink or fruit to nullify the vibration which that person gives you that food with. You understand? So when you eat the food, you get sattvic vibration. You can do this every time. Before you drink, you eat. This is why they say pray. You know why? To whatever negativity, sometimes you're cooking food and you're quarreling over the food and the food tasting quarrel. So whenever you get the food, you say your prayer to nullify the vibration. So when you eat it, it gives positive feeding or nourishment to your mind. So you think positively and divinely. So when we're fasting, my friends, and you're going to drink water, you say mantra over it. When you go to eat your fruit, you say mantra over it. If you don't know any mantra, say Om. Say Hari Om. Say Jai Devi Ma. And when the puja is about to begin now, as everyone has shaved, and this is why in our mandir, everybody shaved their head who taking part, who fasting. You will know the fasters and who play in fast. So we shave our head because we have given up the vanity. We have given up everything to worship to the Devi, asking the Divine Mother that who will come to worship to you, O Mother, we begging you to help those people. And we have seen over the years, Auntie Sandra, the mother of Dr. Tariq can tell you, one time they brought a baby here to put at the feet of the mother head, put the baby head at the mother feet. So they say, Baba, I say, what is that for? They say, you and Nora. I say, what? He said that people come last year and ask the mother for a child and they bring the child this year for she. This is why we fasted, not for we, We ask in you, Mother, let you reveal yourself to those who are in trouble so they will keep themselves at your feet forevermore. Right here, people come and worship at the Devi. One fella come and he worship and he walk outside. Before he leave the gate, he run back inside and he tell the pujari who was sitting at that hour of Charhawe, he say, you know, I come to pray and ask for a walk because I'm hungry and my children and my wife have nothing to eat. And I walk outside there and a phone call, I feel to cry when I tell you this. And I walk outside this door and my phone ring and a fella say, come for the job. This is the power of our mother. This is what we're fasting for, that you will know her power and you will submit yourself to her and receive her love. God is waiting to give you love, my friends, but sometimes we run away from that love. And then, when the yajna begins, 5 Brahmins must sit and chant the sacred mantra of the Devi and perform Havan. What is that mantra? Om, Aim, Hrim, Klim, Chamundayai Viche. This is what we must chant during the period of the Navratri. Aim is Saraswati Mata. Hrim is Lakshmi Mata. Klim is Kali Mata. So give me the light. Give me the knowledge. And destroy within me the ego and the negativity, O Kali. Say after me, Om, Aim, Hrim, Klim, Chamundayai, Viche. Om, Aim, Hrim, Klim, Chamundayai, Viche. Om, Aim, Hrim, Klim, Chamundayai, Viche. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche. Say. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche. जोर से भैया. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche. Say that mantra, no zombie can come. Say that mantra, no enemy can come. Say that mantra and you will overcome what is overcoming you right now. Believe and worship, my friends, and free yourselves from the attachment of this world. During this yajna, all who participate must live a celibate life. They must dedicate their minds to the Devi. He should worship the Tulsi. He should worship the Navgrahas. He should worship Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva in appropriation of the Divine Mother. Then, after performing all Shodas Upcharas and worshipping to the Lord, he must then worship the Devi Bhagavatam. In the ancient days when the Devi Bhagavatam was worshipped, jewelry adorned the book. Finest of cloths were offered on the book. And then they must then do circumambulation around the Devi and around the book. And what must they say as we chant Sri Durga Sharanam? Let us see. Devi Mata ki!
Sharanam Mama, Shri Durga 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 Sharanam Mama, Shri Durga
शांति के निमित्त पांच ब्रह्मचारियों का वर्ण करे वे निर्वाण मंत्र जपे सब धन्य। बोलो
श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम
प्रदक्षिण नमस्कार प्रेतमां ते स्तुति मतरे कात्यायनी महामाये भवानी भुवनेश्वरी। गाओ
श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम 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 श्री दुर्गा शरणं मम।
And so you must read the Durga Saptashati, the 700 verses of the Durga. And it's told, then circumambulating the mother, you must say, Katyayani Mahamaye Bhavani Bhuvaneswari Samsara Sagare Magnam Mamudhar Kirpamaye. That, O divine Katyayani, O divine goddess of this universe, O Bhavani, O merciful one, lift me up, who is drowning in this world of this ocean of material addiction. Look at what is saying in this prayer. Say after me, Om Katyayani Mahamaye Bhavani Bhuvaneshwari Samsara Sagare Magnam Mamudhara Kripamaye. So, samsara means this world. Sagar means ocean. This ocean of worldliness. Magnam means drowning. Mamudhar Kripamaye. Have mercy upon me and lift me out of this ocean of materialism that is drowning me. Do you not want to be saved? Do you not have problems? Then she is the one who will cut it away. It continues to say, Brahma Vishnu Shivaradhe Prasada Jagadambike Mano Abhilashitam Devi Varam Dehi Namostute Ite Samprartha Srinoya Katha Niyam Manasa Vaktaram Chapi Sampuja Ya Subuddhaya Yatmanav. He's telling this Devi, O Divine Mother, upon you Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, they are meditating, they are worshipping to you, O Divine Mother. When we sing the Arti, Suno Meri Devi, Parabata Basini, do we understand that mantra, that bhajan? It is Brahma Veda Parhe Teri Dware Shankara Dhyana Lagaye. Eh? Brahma is sitting at your doorway and reading the Vedas, praising you, O Devi, and Lord Shiva is meditating upon you. So powerful is Arti that extols what is being said. She upon whom Brahma and Vishnu is worshipping. That goddess who knows everything. As we came in this evening, we had a little jump, with a little play with Hanumanji and Kal Bhairav and Sri Ramchandra and Lakshman, Sita Devi, Lord Shiva, Hanuman and Ganeshji coming into the mandir, bringing the Devi, representing when she is moving, the 33 million gods are coming. As you see upon the altar, there is the flowers of the coconut tree. That represents the seat of the 33 million gods. So as she is sitting there, the cosmos is there. This is why she is a cosmic mother, Bhagavati. She is a universal mother. However you worship to her, she is accepting and she is loving and she is giving. Which mother sitting here tonight will deny her children? Any mother who denies her children, you are not a mother. A mother will give and give and give. And sometimes the children will abuse. But the giving of the mother is like a flow of the Ganga, never ending. That is the love of the Lord in the form of the Bhagavati. Come to her. She will help you. She will shelter you. She will protect you. It is time we as Hindus arise and awaken. Forget who is worshipping to the Devi in whichever form. You begin to worship. For it is told in the Arati, Satyuga Treta Dwapara Madhye. You know what that means? In the first age of Satyug, Treta and Dwapar, the first three ages, Madhye meaning middling. Your power was not so great. In the sense that your fame was not so great. Everyone is only worshipping to Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu. Kali Juga Raja Savaya. But when the age of Kali comes, your fame will be known in every home. Your nature will be known by all. They will come to you, O Divine Mother, in the age of Kali, for you are the Divine Mother. Why? Because this age of sinfulness, we see many young people don't want to pray. Some of our children getting led astray. And because sometimes they are led down the wrong pathway into whatever they may be led into, they feel ashamed. They feel impure. They feel, I cannot come back in front of my mother. They don't change their religion, They stop doing anything because they feel, I have sinned and I have become impure. It happens in every religion. But Divine God has come as a mother in Kali Yuga to say, no, I don't care. You are my child. Last night was last night. The sun has risen. There's a new dawning in your life today. Every day the sun rises is a promise to you. You have an opportunity to change. The darkness of the night has gone. Forget your sinful ways. Forget what you may have done. Forget how impure you think you are, my friends. And come and embrace the mother. She is God, waiting to let you feel the warmth of her love. She is waiting to hold your hand and say, child, don't worry, I am here. She's waiting for you to go and bury your head in her feet, in her lap, and say, Ma, I'm sorry. And she will cry, and you will cry, and she will embrace you and say, no, my child, there is nothing to be sorry for my love has never changed. This is why in Sanatana Dharma, God is worshipped as a mother. But this is the love of the Lord, the love of a mother to the child. Do you understand what I am telling you? Or am I just blabbering? I am trying my best to let you understand the sweetness and the beauty of the mother. But how much I think I can try, my friends. It is like me telling a fella how sweet holiday. All I could say, money sweet too bad. The mother's love is really sweet too bad. Come to her. I want to invite you. Some of you on the television, you cannot come to our mandir, but I'm showing some of your mandirs in your villages have puja. I don't care if you don't like the pandit. I don't care if you know more than the pandit. I don't care if you don't like some people going to the mandir. You're not going for none of that. You are going to worship. You are going to praise. You are going to surrender. And you're going to love. I want you, my friends who are sitting here in the mandir, that when puja finish, come and bow your head, touch the feet of the mother, go to her. You see, the murti is eye level to you now. Go to her and tell her your problem. Go to her and say, Ma, help me and my family. Protect us. This is why there is no, this year, we don't put any building over her. Come as you are. She is waiting for you. She is like the Ganga now. Come if you are dirty, and she will purify you. Come if you are sullied, and she will scrub away your stains. She will liberate you. She will love you. She will shelter you. May Bhagwan be with you, my friends. May you think positively. I want you to join with me. You know, in a beautiful bhajan to that divine mother of the universe. As you ask that mother to shower her grace and blessings upon all of us. You know, this bhajan, in this festivity, when we worship to the Devi, beautiful songs are sung, Devi Pachara, or beautiful songs dedicated to her. I want you to join me in a beautiful song. I think everyone should know it. At least you will sing the first line with me. Kahwa se aayi Bhavani Maiya. Say, Kahwa se aayi Bhavani. Come, Naman, let me sing. We're going to sing tonight. Kahwa se aayi Bhavani. Kahwa se Kali Maiya. You know, from where is the goddess Bhavani coming? And from where is the goddess Kali coming? Kahwa se aaye Bhavani, kahave Kali Maiya, kahave Kali Maiya ho. Sing together. Ha! अरे कहवा से आई भवानी, कहाँ से काली मैया, कहाँ से काली मैया हो। अरे कहवा से आए भैरव बाबा, कहाँ वे हनुमाना हो। अरे कहवा से भैरव। अरे पूरब से आए भवानी, पूरब से काली मैया, पूरब से भैरव बाबा हो। अरे पश्चिमा से आए हनुमान महाज्ञानी। अरे पश्चिमा से आए हनुमान महागुणी ज्ञानी हो। अरे कहवा से आए भवानी, कहाँ से काली मैया, कहाँ से भैरव बाबा हो। अरे कहवा से आए हनुमान, कहाँ मुनि ज्ञानी हो। अरे नरियर चढ़ावे भवानी, नींबू काली मैया, निबिया भैरव बाबा हो। अरे रोट चढ़ावे हनुमान महागुणी ज्ञानी हो। अरे रोटवा चढ़ावे हनुमान महागुणी ज्ञानी हो। अरे कहवा से आए भवानी, कहाँ से काली मैया, कहाँ से भैरव बाबा हो। अरे कहवा से आए हनुमान महागुणी ज्ञानी हो। अरे हृदय बिठाओ भवानी, घरवा काली मैया, अंगन भैरव बाबा हो। अरे मंदिरवा में बैठो हनुमान महागुणी ज्ञानी हो। अरे मंदिरवा में बैठो हनुमान महागुणी ज्ञानी अरे कहवा से आए भवानी, कहाँ से काली मैया, कहाँ से भैरव बाबा हो। अरे कहवा से आए हनुमान, महागुणी ज्ञानी हो। अरे कहवा से आए हनुमान, कहवा से आई भवानी मैया, कहवा से काली मैया, कहवा से भैरव बाबा. From the east is Devi Mata is coming. She's coming as Bhavani and as Kali. Bhairav Baba is coming. And from the west is Hanumanji coming. This great man, this great intelligent being, Hanumanji. Nariyar Charhave Bhavani Maya. You offer coconut to Bhavani Mata. Nimwa. Nimwa is lime. Lime is offered to Kali. Nibia, neem leaves, are offered to Bhairav Baba. And Rotava Charhave Hanuman. You offer rot to Hanuman. Mahaguni Jnani, very intelligent Hanumanji. Hirdai Bithao Bhavani Maya. In the heart is Bhavani Mata sitting. Anganava Kali Mata, in your yard. Sorry, Gharwa Kali Mata. In your home, Kali Mata is sitting. Anganava Bhairav Baba. In your yard, Bhairav Baba is sitting. And Mandir mein baithao Hanuman. And in the Mandir, Hanumanji is sitting. Praise the God. You know, where is the God coming from? Where is the God coming from? God isn't coming from anywhere. God is right inside of you. Where is God? Where do you find your divinity? Tonight I have taught you how to prepare yourself, how to fast, how to keep your mind and how to pray. What are you asking for? Only one thing. Oh Mother, take me, save me from drowning in this ocean of worldliness. We are all drowning in it. We want money, we want health, we want wealth, we want... What do you want again? Land, house, car, education, wife, children. What do we want? We dine and we're still wanting. As the life coming out your body, you say, I want to live a little more. So this is what is drowning us, the desires. Desires are drowning us. That is why she killed the demon, Rakta Bij. Rakta Bij, one drop of blood fell to the earth and created another one. One desire will breed another desire. And that desire will breed another desire. So in the form of Kali, she drinks the blood. It's not blood that Kali Mata is wanting. It represents the desires I am drinking away from you that is polluting your spirit. These desires are polluting your spirit. And so Kali Mata is drinking and drinking and drinking. I will take away those things that are keeping you away from me, so you will come to me. This is what the destruction of Rakta Bij means. So let us go to the mother and beg her. I am going to read two kathas to explain the philosophy of what Devi is to us and what is she going to give to us. But we will continue another night. First, to understand who we are in relationship with the mother and how we can be saved now. You see, sometimes we go to satsang and we don't hear certain keywords that we're looking for. So this is what I am putting to you now. The keyword that Hindus are looking for: salvation, redemption, forgiveness. Sometimes we don't hear these things. We only hear in pray, pray, pray. And don't forget the dachina. But we don't hear that when you come to the mother, she is waiting to take away your sins. You don't hear, come and surrender yourself to her and she will free you and liberate you. You don't hear many things. You see this murti? This murti have dirt that come from the house of a prostitute. Someone raise all your head. To make this murti, you have to bring dirt from different people, places, different kind of places. Why? Because everything is in the mother. She is universal mother. There is nothing good and there is nothing bad. She encompasses everything. So none is to be judged. None is to be hated. None is to be put aside, for she is everything and everyone. So when you curse a person, when you cast aspersions on a person and you come to her, you have cursed really, you have hurt really your mother. This is the power of this murti. It's teaching us how we must change, how we must accept, and how we must love for her to love us, for her to change us, for her to uplift us. So this is your homework for these 8 nights. Change yourself and she will be the one to liberate you. Prem Solo Durga Mata Ki. You can join our mandir, help us cook, help us do anything you wish. All our doors are open. We only have one rule. Nobody in this mandir is better than anyone. We are all equal because we all serve in one God. For the motto in our temple is Ek Jan, Ek Dharma. One people, one religion. One people, one dharma. There is no difference in anyone. We come here with love. And this is what we want to inculcate in society. But we have to start here in our home. So my friends, may Bhagwan be with you. May you have a blessed night. Reach home safe. Enjoy the dinner that we have lovingly prepared for you. And we see you tomorrow as we continue praising the Divine Mother and listening from the pages of Sri Devi Bhagavatam. Let us all stand now as we have Aarti. Praise Lord Devi Maiya Ki!
दी
अब भी बोलो
जय माता दी
तुम भी बोलो
जय माता दी
कर बोलो
जय माता दी
सास से बोलो
जय माता दी
सच्चे दरबार की जय।
Let us clasp our hands and close our eyes as we meditate upon that Divine Mother. We ask Divine Mother to bless all of us for giving us the opportunity to be here this evening, and to bless the sponsors, Dr. Tariq Duki and his Suchang family, for making it possible for us to be here this evening and for the rest of the nights. We ask Bhagwan that who are friends, O Mother, let them be in peace. Who may think us to be their enemies, we wish them love and peace as well. Let us all live in acceptance and unconditional love, that we'll hold each other's hands and walk together, hand in hand, on that pathway towards liberation. Hari Om. Sarvesha Mangalam Bhuyat, Sarve Shanto Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyanto, Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandho Cha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Praise for Durga Maiya ki,
जय
Mahalakshmi Maiya ki,
जय
माँ सरस्वती माता की,
जय
कलकत्ता काली माता की,
जय
माँ पति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, उरैसा जगन्नाथ की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। शरणम सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सतगुरु की दंडवत जय जय। सीताराम। May you all have your seats. May Bhagwan bless you all. May we all live as a family.